pages since you walked out the door. They told me time would make the memory blur, that I forget the perfect pair we were. But days turn to weeks and weeks turn to years, and I'm still drowning in the same old tears. My mind keeps trying to rewrite the end, pretending you're around the corner, friend. Oh, because this is a permanent goodbye night, trapped in a loop out of anyone's sight. The baseline is gone, the safety net tore, tumbling right past the apartment floor. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, you broke the clock and you took the key and left a permanent goodbye inside of me. I see your footprint in the backyard grass, a permanent shadow that will never pass. I found your favorite record on the shelf, played it loud to keep from talking to myself. The needle skipped exactly on the part where we used to dance together in the dark. Days turn to weeks and weeks turn to years, and I'm still drowning in the same old tears. My mind keeps trying to rewrite the end, pretending you're around on the corner, friend. Oh, because this is a permanent goodbye tonight, trapped in a loop out of anyone's sight. The baseline is gone, the safety net tore, tumbling right past the apartment floor. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, you broke the clock and you took the key and left a permanent goodbye inside of me. Forever is a word that we used to abuse. Now it's a sentence that I'm forced to use. Break the scale, cut the line, give me back the future that was supposed to be mine. Let the final curtain fall, let me break the chain. I am tired of living inside of this pain. Oh, because this is a permanent goodbye tonight, trapped in a loop out of anyone's sight. The baseline is gone, the safety net tore, tumbling right past the apartment floor. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, you broke the clock and you took the key and left a permanent goodbye inside of me. Endless days, endless nights. I check the clock, it's hitting 3 a.m. Stuck in the layout of our choices again. The calendar is hanging on the bedroom wall, counting the weeks since you walked down the hall. The keys are on the counter, the closet is bare, but the ghost of your presence is still in the air. They say the passage of time makes a memory fade, stepping out from the shadow of the layout we made. But every ticking second is a heavy weight, leaving my tomorrow up to flights and to fate. And I'm just a lonely love waiting tonight, keeping the porch lamp burning bright, trapped in a loop out of anyone's view, holding on to a future that is painted in you. You took the ignition and you turned off the sun, but my heart hasn't realized the damage is done. Yeah, the hours stretch out to an endless sea, with my love waiting inside of me. I found your favorite jacket left behind the door. It still smells like the rain we ran through on the shore. I passed by the diner where we used to sit. The neon light is flickering, the entrance unlit. It's a peaceful kind of torture, living in the delay, watching the colors of our kingdom turn into gray. They say the passage of time makes a memory fade, stepping out from the shadow of the layout we made. But every ticking second is a heavy weight, leaving my tomorrow up to flights and to fate. And I'm just a lonely love waiting tonight, keeping the porch lamp burning bright, trapped in a loop out of anyone's view, holding on to a future that is painted in you. You took the ignition and you turned off the sun, but my heart hasn't realized the damage is done. Yeah, the hours stretch out to an endless sea, with my love waiting inside. Scream at me, shout at me, give me a sign, tell me you're hurting or that you'll be fine. The silence is choking, the silence is cruel, making me look like a heartbroken fool. Wake the vibration, let the morning light in. I am tired of losing before we even begin. And I'm just a lonely love waiting tonight, keeping the porch lamp burning bright, trapped in a loop out of anyone's sight, holding on to a future that is painted in you. You took the ignition and you turned off the sun, but my heart hasn't realized the damage is done. Yeah, the hours stretch out to an endless sea, with my love still standing here, year after year. No looking back, fading into black. Love waiting. There are no sirens echoing down the street, no sound of glass shattering at my feet. The house is standing exactly as it was, but everything is changing just because you didn't pack a bag or slam the front door. You just stopped looking at me like you did before. It's a bloodless wound, it's a silent design, watching the layout slowly cross the borderline. I open up my mouth, but the words won't arrive. Just trying to keep this fading layout alive. Oh, because our love became silence tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my head, like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just our love becoming silence in me. I see your coffee cup sitting by the sink, right next to the glass where I used to think we're sharing a roof, but we're a lifetime apart. I don't even know how to jumpstart your heart. It's a peaceful kind of torture when the passion dies, and you're looking at a stranger with familiar eyes. I open up my mouth, but the words won't arrive. Just trying to keep this fading layout alive. The clock is ticking like a warning sign, counting down the seconds on the borderline. Oh, because our love became silence tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my head, like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just our love becoming silence in me. Yeah, let me shine, give me something to hear, break the monotony of this heavy fear. I'd rather you hate me than look right through my chest, like I'm just an unwelcome temporary guest. Are we already gone? How do I carry on? Oh, because our love became silence tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my head, like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just our love becoming silence in me. No words left to say. Turn the lights away, slip out of sight into the night. Our love became silence. check the clock, it's 3 a.m. for you, while my afternoon is fading into blue. Two different oceans, two separate time zones, staring at the digital glare of our phones. I touch the glass where your reflection lies, trying to find the warmth inside your eyes. The satellite signal's starting to break, just like the fragile promises we try to make. We build a bridge out of words in the air, but it's a lonely substitute for being there. And it's just love beyond reach tonight, screaming out across the miles for a sliver of light, separated by the borders and the heavy maps, falling deep into the spaces of the signal labs. We're looking up at the exact same moon, praying that the runway brings me back to you soon. Oh, the static on the line is a painful sound, when love beyond reach is the only thing found. I found your postcard sitting on my desk, a paper shield against this heavy test. The ink is worn from where my fingers trace the silhouette of your forgotten face. It's a psychological torture living in the way, leaving our tomorrow up to flights and fate. The satellite signal is starting to break, just like the fragile promises we try to make. We build a bridge out of words in the air, but it's a lonely substitute for being there. And it's just love beyond reach tonight, screaming out across the miles for a sliver of light, separated by the borders and the heavy maps, falling deep into the spaces of the signal labs. We're looking up at the exact same moon, praying that the runway brings me back to you soon. Oh, the static on the line is a painful sound, when love beyond reach is the only thing found. Are you holding on? Are you giving up? Is there enough water in our broken cup? I don't wanna love you through a video screen, I don't wanna live inside a digital dream. Tear down the borders, clear out the space. I just need to look at your actual face. And it's just love beyond reach tonight, screaming out across the miles for a sliver of light, separated by the borders and the heavy maps, falling deep into the spaces of the signal labs. We're looking up at the exact same moon, praying that the runway brings me back to you soon. Oh, the static on the line is a painful sound, when love beyond reach is the only thing found. Love's apart, connected by the dark. Can you hear me through the air? Love beyond The portrait fell right off the living room wall, echoing loudly down the empty front hall. The frame didn't bend, it just tore right apart, mirroring perfectly the state of my heart. You walked out the gate without blinking an eye, leaving me stranded with a final goodbye. I tried to sweep the floor and clear out the slate, but every jagged piece is carrying weight. You think you left a clean and delicate view, but I'm standing in the wreckage of you. Oh, because our love fell apart tonight, shattering completely out of anyone's sight. The edges are too sharp, the gaps are too wide to hide the empty hollowness inside. You can glue the pieces, try to mend the seam, but you can't fix a fractured, broken dream. Yeah, the color is bleaching right out of the view, and our love fell apart in spite of you. I stepped on a memory just the other night. It cut through my skin, out of my sight. A tiny glass splinter of what we used to be, still drawing blood inside the ghost of me. It's a hazardous zone inside of my mind, tripping on the structural wreckage behind. I try to sweep the floor and clear out the slate, but every jagged piece is carrying weight. You think you left a clean and delicate view, but I'm standing in the wreckage of you. Oh, because our love fell apart tonight, shattering completely out of anyone's sight. The edges are too sharp, the gaps are too wide to hide the empty hollowness inside. You can glue the pieces, try to mend the seam, but you can't fix a fractured, broken dream. Yeah, the color is bleaching right out of the view, and our love fell in spite of you. Pick up the shards or leave them right there. There is no beautiful way to repair. I am a mosaic of the mess you made, watching the colors of our kingdom fade. Sweep it away, throw it in the fire. I am burning down the remains of desire. Oh, because our love fell apart tonight, shattering completely out of anyone's sight. The edges are too sharp, the gaps are too wide to hide the empty hollowness inside. You can glue the pieces, try to mend the seam, but you can't fix a fractured, broken dream. Yeah, the color is bleaching right out of the view, and our love fell apart in spite of you. Too sharp to hold, too broken to fix, just the dust in the mix. Love fell apart. sound of glass shattering at my feet. The house is standing exactly as it was, but everything is changing just because you didn't pack a bag or slam the front door. You just stopped looking at me like you did before. It's a bloodless wound, it's a silent design, watching the layout slowly cross the borderline. I open up my mouth, but the words won't arrive. Just trying to keep this fading layout alive, and it's just love left quietly tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my hand like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just love leaving quietly in me. I see your coffee cup sitting by the sink, right next to the glass where I used to think we're sharing a roof, but we're a lifetime apart. I don't even know how to jumpstart your heart. It's a peaceful kind of torture when the passion dies and you're looking at a stranger with familiar eyes. I open up my mouth, but the words won't arrive. Just trying to keep this fading layout alive. The clock is ticking like a warning sign, counting down the seconds on the borderline. And it's just love left quietly tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my hand like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just love leaving quietly in me. Yeah, let me shout, give me something to hear, break the monotony of the fear. I'd rather you hate me than look right through my chest like I'm just an unwelcome temporary guest. Are we already gone? How do I carry on? And this just love left quietly tonight. No grand finale, no spectacular fight. The color is bleaching right out of the room as the sunlight gives way to a permanent gloom. You're slipping right through the cracks in my hand like a castle built out of the desert sand. Oh, there's no tragedy loud enough to see, just love leaving quietly in me. No words left to say. blueprint we drew is lying on the floor, right before you packed up and headed for the door. The layout of a life that was never even born is sitting in the corner, shredded and torn. I used to look at it with stars in my eyes. Now it's just a pile of textbook lies. You took a hammer to the plans that we made, watching the foundation shatter and fade. You think you left a clean and delicate view, but I'm standing in the wreckage of you. Oh, because love turned us, don't blow away. It leaves a heavy film that is here to stay. It turns to powder on the living room floor, a physical weight by the bedroom door. You can sweep the pieces, try to clear out the room, but you can't build an empire out of this gloom. Yeah, you left a mark, but the structure is tough. And I finally decided that I've had enough of our love turned dust. I see the calendar we marked for July, a tiny square of time where we were supposed to fly. Now it's just a piece of paper on the wall, watching the leaves of the autumn slowly fall. It's a hazardous zone inside of my head, walking on the fragments of everything you did. You took a hammer to the plans that we made, watching the foundation shatter and fade. You think you left a clean and delicate view, but I'm standing in the wreckage of you. Oh, because love turned dust, don't blow away. It leaves a heavy film that is here to stay. It turns to powder on the living room floor, a physical weight by the bedroom door. You can sweep the pieces, try to clear out the room, but you can't build an empire out of this gloom. Yeah, you left a mark, but the structure is tough. And I finally decided that I've had enough of our love turned us. A little bit sharper, a little bit cold. That's the price of a story untold. You were a lesson, you were a scar, but you couldn't change who we actually are. Look at the ruins, look at the rust. I'm building my kingdom right out of your dust. Oh, because love turned dust, don't blow away. They leave a heavy dust that is here to stay. It turns to powder on the living room floor, a physical weight by the bedroom door. You can sweep the pieces, try to clear out the room, but you can't build an empire out of this gloom. Yeah, you left a mark, but the structure is tough. And I finally decided that I've had enough of our love turned dust. Just powder on the floor behind the front door. No rebuilding. clock and it's 3:45. Staring at the keys left beside the door. I sent a message to your digital screen, looking for a spark in a cold machine. But the bubbles vanish and the line goes cold, replaying the final excuse that you sold. And I'm running on a battery that's completely dead, repeating every single sentence that you said. I open up my arms to the oncoming chill. The world keeps moving but my heart stands still. And it's just love without return tonight, sinking completely out of anyone's sight. I gave you the future, I gave you the spark, but you left me standing frozen in the dark. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, the silence is heavy, or so it seems, living in a layout of unreturned dreams. I found your favorite jacket left on the seat, reminding me I'm walking down an empty street. I went through all the motions, made them laugh, but I'm only living in your aftermath. A bloodless fracture, a phantom design, watching our history cross the borderline. I'm running on a battery that's completely dead, repeating every single sentence that you said. I open up my arms to the oncoming chill. The world keeps moving but my heart stands still. The world's just love without return tonight, sinking completely out of anyone's sight. I gave you the future, I gave you the spark, but you left me standing frozen in the dark. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, the silence is heavy, or so it seems, living in a layout of unreturned dreams. Living beside of the give me your sign, tell me you're having a thoughts will be fine. This quiet is choking, this quiet is cruel, making me look like a heartbroken fool. Break the monotony, break the design, don't leave me drowning on the borderline. Completely out of anyone's sight. I gave you the future, I gave you the spark, but you left me standing frozen in the dark. There is no closure and there is no release, just a constant war where I'm begging for peace. Yeah, the silence is heavy, or so it seems, living in a layout of unreturned dreams. No looking back, fading into black, nothing left to see, no more you and me. Love without return. The skyline is blurring behind the window pane, smearing the street lamps with the oncoming rain. I sit on the edge of the mattress we shared, pretending I'm fine and that I never cared. But the silence is heavy, the air is too cold, replaying the final excuse that you sold. I open my mouth but the words won't arrive, just trying to keep this fading layout alive. A physical ache is taking over my chest as the sun drops away in the lonely west. And there are silent tears falling tonight, washing your silhouette right out of my sight. No heavy sobbing, no dramatic display, just a slow, quiet fade into the dark. fracture a heart can take. Oh, the rest of the world is completely asleep, it seems, leaving just silent tears falling through my dreams. I found your old keychain left on the counter trap, a tiny reminder that you're never coming back. The metal is cold against the palm of my hand, like a physical anchor from a broken land. It's a bloodless wound, it's a phantom design, watching our history cross over the borderline. I open my mouth but the words won't arrive, just trying to keep this fading layout alive. A physical ache is taking over my chest as the sun drops away in the lonely west. And there are silent tears falling tonight, washing your silhouette right out of my sight. No heavy sobbing, no dramatic display, just a slow, quiet fade into the dark gray. You left a vibration that I cannot shake, testing every single fracture a heart can take. Oh, the rest of the world is completely asleep, it seems, leaving just silent tears falling through my dreams. Scream at me, shout at me, give me a sign, tell me you're hurting or that you'll be fine. This quiet is choking, this quiet is cruel, making me look like a heartbroken fool. Break the monotony, break the design, don't leave me drowning on the borderline. And there are silent tears falling tonight, washing your silhouette right out of my sight. No heavy sobbing, no dramatic display, just a slow, quiet fade into the dark gray. You left a vibration that I cannot shake, testing every single fracture a heart can take. Oh, the rest of the world is completely asleep, it seems, leaving just silent tears falling through my dreams. Washed away into the gray, nothing left to see, no more you and me. Silent tears falling, falling. I pass by the theater on the corner street, listen to the rhythm of my dragging feet. The marquee is dark and the billboard is old, matching the final story that you sold. I swear I see your jacket in the passing crowd, but it's a cruel trick when the memories are loud. The city moves forward at its usual pace, but I'm running backward to your missing space. I open my arms to the oncoming cold, replaying the blueprints that we used to hold. And your shadow, it remains love box slut, reminding me of things that I completely forgot. Like midnight drives and cheap convenience store. Why I'm back when your hand was perfectly locked in mine. Now the dashboard lights are glowing dim and blue as I navigate a highway completely without you. The city moves forward at its usual pace, but I'm running backward to your missing space. I open my arms to the oncoming cold, replaying the blueprints that we used to hold. And your shadow remains behind tonight, running through the alleyways out of my sight, replaying a movie where the film has gone gray, trying to catch a phantom from my yesterday. You left a vibration that I cannot shake, testing every single fracture a heart can take. Oh, the sun is never gonna rise, it seems. Your shadow remains inside of my dreams. Turn off the headlights, turn off the track. Give me a reason to walk away from your crash. I am tired of looking for your shape in the dark, tired of begging for a fabricated spark. Break the vibration, let the daylight fly, clear out the phantoms that are left in the mud. And your shadow remains behind tonight, running through the alleyways out of my sight, replaying a movie where the film has gone gray, trying to catch a phantom from our yesterday.